Hey, look over here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jim Harbaugh, a coach who has had great moments in Stanford, San Francisco, and sunken moments in Michigan. Okay, all right, let's talk about this. Could this be the year Jim Harbaugh actually proves something? Is this the year? Because I'm going to be honest with you. This year, Jim Harbaugh has a great shot to be the best team in the Big Ten. They have a shot this year. And he could be the best head coach in the Big Ten this next season. They have a shot. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying there's a shot. But do I think it's going to happen? Because here's the biggest question. If he doesn't get anything done with Michigan, will the Michigan Wolverines let him go? Let's think about this. He's been around for 4 years. His record over the years, and I could be wrong for each season, 9-3, 10 and 10-3. I'm counting the bowl games too. 10-3, 10-3, 8-5, 10-3. So you've won but one bowl game in the last 4 seasons, and they have been close. He has been close to make the Big Ten championship. But who's the one team that gets in the way? I'll tell you their names. Their names are the Ohio State Buckeyes. They always get in the way of this man and with this team. And let's be for real. If he doesn't beat them again this year, he should be fired. He should be. Because think about over the years. Every time he runs into Ohio State, it mostly means a big game. 2 of the last 4 seasons have meant something big for both teams. Ohio State always has had the edge. Now, if Michigan beat Ohio State the first time, let's say they did, they had a chance to win. They would have a chance to win the Big Ten championship, but not only that, to make the college football playoffs. And then that second time, we all know the story. Overrated. That was a good video. Anyway, had another shot, and I think they were number 3 at the time. I could be wrong. You'll have to remind me in the comments down below. But they were up there. They had another shot. And to be honest, I would have put them, if they had won against the Buckeyes and the Big Ten championship at that time, I would have put them in the playoffs and ahead of Oklahoma. Now, I know people wondering, what about Notre Dame? Well, Michigan did lose to Notre Dame, so I don't think they would have passed over Notre Dame. I wouldn't see it. But you just look at this man. He's a good head coach. But when times come to the most important game, he has not won. Like, I'll name another game that to me was not important. Well, that was an important game. That's not named the Ohio State Buckeyes or was in a bowl game. Who remembers the Michigan State game where the punter fumbled the ball? To me, that was an important game because think about what they would have had. Momentum to get further. To me, they would have had that. And who would have knows what would have happened if they won that game? Their season would have changed completely. And who knows? Maybe the Ohio State Buckeyes do make the playoffs because Michigan State would have lost to Michigan. but Michigan State beat Ohio. But Ohio State would have beaten Michigan. Who knows what would have happened? Well, they did, but who knows what would have happened. You get the point. But over the years now, Michigan is once again a top 10 team. I don't understand how the heck they are a top 10 team. I mean, at least they're not ranked higher than the Buckeyes, which I still question why both those teams are in the top 10. Michigan, I somewhat understand, but not Ohio State. I still don't. But anyways, Michigan has got to get over the hump this year. Because if they don't make win the Big Ten championship, Jim Harbaugh should be gone. Now, if they do win it, and let's say don't make the playoffs but won the Rose Bowl, that's a different story. It's a different story. I do believe it's the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl is not being used for the playoffs. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But think about it. You would win the Rose Bowl, you win the Big Ten championship, that's a different story. But if you'll at least win the Big Ten championship but lose a bowl game, that's unacceptable. Now, if you win a Big Ten championship and make the playoffs, and who knows how far they could get. Now, and not once again, a different story. But if he can't get to the Big Ten championship, this man needs to be let go. Just think about it. 2 seasons they had a chance, out of the last 4, to get that far, but they didn't. As much as a good team Michigan has had, 2 out of the last 4 seasons. Now, the other 2, 8-4, I believe they were 8-4 and 9-3. That's just a decent average. If you don't count those bowl games, talk about now regular season at that point. And that's another thing. If you don't win another bowl game, you'd have to be let go. Because think about this. His first bowl appearance was the Outback Bowl against Florida. Florida never beaten Michigan at the time. They got spanked. The next season, the Orange Bowl. A good old classic Orange Bowl. It's actually one of my favorite games to ever watch. Florida State versus Michigan. Florida State won, and then the next season, once again the Outback Bowl against South Carolina. South Carolina beats them. And I will be honest with you, I did not see that coming. And then the next season, it's Florida. They've never beaten Michigan. Well, guess what happened? They finally got over the hump. And that year, Michigan was a great defensive team. They weren't in that game, that's for sure. So I look at Michigan, all this hype that's been going around, and like I said, this year they have a shot. This team has a shot to at least go further. Now that Ohio State has a new head coach, because here's the thing. You lose to a new head coach that's not named Urban Meyer in Ohio State. Because to me, that's been a problem. Now, if it was Urban Meyer still playing, I'm honestly going to pick Ohio State to win the Big Ten. But the reason why I'm not picking Ohio State just yet, I mean, I would pick them, I would not be so very comfortable, is because it's a new head coach. And if Jim Harbaugh does not outcoach the new head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, he should be fired. Because think about it, they're both of them in the top 10. Ohio State's ranked 5. Michigan's ranked, I believe, I could be wrong, 7. I'll have to look back at the rankings, but I'm pretty sure it's 7 right now at the moment. But you're telling me if you don't beat a new head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, that means everything for your season, the Big Ten championship, and who knows, maybe a chance to go to the Rose Bowl or make the playoffs, then you have to be let go. he'll have to be let go. What do you guys think? Do you think Michigan is going to prove something this year? If not, is it the end of Jim Harbaugh? Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, share it to your friends. Subscribe to more videos like this one. This is TGTV Tank Mode. Signing off.